Hello and welcome back to Trails from Zero. This will be episode 21, continuing with the first day of chapter 4. Preparing to head out to Maine's Mountain Path and checking out the ruins at the Temple of the Moon to investigate a supposed ghost. It's probably not a ghost, but that's where it's time to head out. Because everything else, all the minor side quests that can be finished, have been finished. And now I take the tank. It's not really a tank, it's an armored car, but I'm traveling here. Yes, yesterday was, well, no, not yesterday. A couple days ago was just finishing side quests, another book retrieval, helping out Anton, monster extermination, and a present. Helping Shizuku make a present for Arios. Well, that was much quicker than I thought it'd be. If I remember right, this is the path that leads down to the ruins. That's right. We'll have to continue on foot from here. Well, if we're ready to head over, we'd better get a move on. Indeed. Do we really have to explore ghost-infested ruins? I mean, there is a chance that it's actually ghosts. Calm down, Ellie. Ghosts aren't real. Ghosts aren't real. I guess a mole with very long claws. I don't want to fight them in a fair fight. But it has like porcupine whiskers. Like those are like porcupine spikes in the position of whiskers. They're probably not weak to that. That's probably fastest to just attack with him. Now she can ice hammer. Probably a little under leveled. It's probably worth killing more enemies than I have been. But I don't think I'm not going to go out of my way to hunt enemies because I'm about to enter an area with a ton of enemies anyway. Oh, not these guys. One of the worst enemies. If they were, you know, on level. But up we go. But yes. Oh, they still aggro instead of run. Weird. Oh, there's a chest down there. Neat. This is very spooky. The birds. Phew. We finally made it. Huh. Is it just me? Or does it seem way more gloomy than it was last time we were here? It's not just you. It didn't feel anywhere near this ominous before. Guess we've got our ghost pals to thank for that. I'm not entirely convinced they're ghosts. It's more likely they're just some type of unknown monster. Do you sense something, Tio? ... I detect a strange fluctuation in the atmosphere. Oscillations in the air, perhaps? An incorporeal presence? Oscillations? Incorporeal? I didn't sense anything like this when we were here before. I believe it is coming from the roof where the bell is. That reminds me. Stargazer's Tower also had a bell on its roof, much like these ruins. Yeah, come to think of it, you're right. They almost remind me of the Bell and Crossbell's central square, actually. Think there's some kind of connection between all these bells? Well, our objective is to conduct a search of the ruins interior. Shall we set that bell as our target destination? I'd like to investigate the fluctuations Tio detected there. Yeah, sounds good to me. Now that we've got a plan, let's head inside. If we have to. Commence mission. Alrighty then. Let's go bag us some ghosts. Hey, they're unknown monsters, not ghosts. Isn't that right, Sergeant Major? Yeah, sure. Poor Ellie. I hope she doesn't get too freaked out in there. Ooh, little path down here. Door is shut tight. I guess that's probably where we end the exploration. Maybe. Ooh. It has a very different atmosphere than most of these types of places. Ooh. And that statue in the back, the face is pretty funny. Like with the mouth looking bit being entirely too wide. I wasn't expecting this. It seems to be a chapel of some kind. According to records, this place was pretty important way back in the Middle Ages. They called it the Moon Temple. Apparently, it was built around the same period as Stargazer's Tower and that old fortress on the ancient battlefield. So that must mean this ruin is roughly 500 years old. Constructed during a time of chaos and war. Bing bong. Do you hear that? A bell? Look out. Ooh, pretty spooky. Arrest the criminal. What are those? Ghosts? I knew these things would show up. Can't chicken out now, Mademoiselle. Here they come. It's a pretty weird song. It's the song they play for combat, but like... it's still an odd, like... choice, in my opinion. I'm assuming these guys are probably fire-based. Let's just, I don't know, chrono drive. To hope that they all stay in the AoEs instead of bumping each other. Oh, they were weak to wind. That was very quick. So they were fire, time, and space. EP charge and then two S tablets. I don't know what S tablets do because I don't use them. Ooh, the academy never trained me on ghost extermination. Ellie, are you okay? Yes, I think so. Just what are those things? What were those things? Definitely look like ghosts to me, that's for sure. Covered in an eerie light, vanishing into thin air. Typical ghost stuff. The three higher elements are exerting a powerful force in this area. For whatever reason, this place is also brimming with spiritual energy. Spiritual energy. Now that you mention it, we all heard the temple bell ring just now, right? Is it possible that it was rung by the girl? Noel? Please stop. It was probably just the wind. Yes, that must have been it. Still stuck in the denial stage, Mademoiselle? I understand how you feel, Ellie. I do. But considering how that last fight went, I say we continue our investigation. Sergeant Major, are you ready to go? Yes, of course. I guess I have no choice. At least our attacks are effective against them. Man, didn't think I'd end up touring some haunted mansion when I woke up this morning. It's not a mansion though. It's a temple. Ooh, that's a spooky looking guy. He has a little hood. What do they call them? A wind fairy. Ooh, weak to space. Resistant to not space. Noel is high level. I kind of wish the Sepith gain had increased for... I guess that was a one-shot, so it's actually reasonable for enemies that can be one-shot to be that sort of value. This guy has arrows in them. Dead man. Resistant to everything. Except time, almost. Ghost risen from Gehenna. Steals the vitality of the living. Still gets one shot. I'm gonna level up way too much here. Obtained fish darts. It's better to have had treasure and been looted than to have never had treasure at all. I don't know how true that would be. Nope. This one's not going to be as trivial because I don't get... They're weak to... Why do I not know? Like... I think these guys were weak to... time? Let's just try Galleon Tower. I mean, the way level scaling works, it probably won't be an issue. But over leveling would be pretty... Wait, so these are supposed to be beds? There's no way that's a bed. Obviously it's not a bed with a mattress. Like, they would maybe put a mattress over the bed, but... But it seems weird to have a raised stone platform for a bed. Okay. He turned around despite me hitting him. Oh, did he steal EP? Bomblet rice. This chest is important foreshadowing. You just don't know it yet. Is this... Yeah, I'm gonna leave that empty. Did these guys respawn, or were there 3 of them and I just missed one earlier? I didn't see one earlier. Oh, of course they get the advantage for some reason. Okay. Courageous hot pot. Hope that hot pot teaches you a lesson about taking what isn't yours. Do I have a recipe for hot pot? Hearty hot pot? Maybe the hearty hot pot's like failure version is courageous hot pot. And like, so the courageous hot pot I just got is just like a bad hot pot. I don't actually consume items in this game. Courageous hot pot. Ah, either CP plus 100 or near death. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty... That's a solid lesson to learn about stealing stuff. Either you die. Why did he get to turn around in that timing? This looks like a mini Grim Reaper. Vargam. Hammer Dwarf. Okay. Good to know. I'm not moving anywhere closer. I don't want to lose experience. Even if I might overlevel anyway. I know it's recovery. No. Reviving bomb, I'm just dumb. I've decided I hate that enemy. Action 3. Chests can't be arrested, you know. I don't get why that was on the Action 3 chest, but... He has Action 2, she has Action 2. Who do I want to give Action 3 to? His speed is 43, she has higher speed, so the percentage will be better on her. I'm gonna get lost very quickly. Because I'm trying to follow a system. Okay. I'm leaving this area to explore till later, because it doesn't seem like it's over yet. So, let's go down another step. I can't see the enemy. Well, it's good to know that it's in my best interest to not bother getting anywhere near these enemies. They are... I should have used a different attack. Not in range. I could have maybe deathblowed one of them. You know, let's just use this because it's there. I should have started with Galleon Tower. It might have killed them both right away. Yep, I figured this would be a shorter direction. Huh? You want a chest message? Just a second. In the middle of a palm party match right now. There's a monster chest above me? Oh, did I act? Yes, I actively chose to go down instead of up. Oh, nice AI. What the? I mean, that's some top tier AI, you know? Because it's following me, not accounting for the vertical difference. But because the horizontal distance between us is not increasing, he just keeps chasing me forever. I mean, I'm gonna move back. I'm gonna Chaos Brand. I'm gonna attack once. And I'm gonna Salamander. Resisted it. What a silly character. Okay, so this is where I'm going now. I'm leaving them because I already fought them. Dead man, I don't want to fight you. I hate them. I'm gonna miss so much stuff. I am already borderline lost. Okay, I'm good. I'm not that lost. Everyone is full enough HP. Monsters appeared. I mean, he needs to just not move up. She is going to waste this just to give some free... Just Avalon Gate. That's good. And it barely cut into her EP. First the Bracer Guild, then the CPD. Now the CGF is helping rob chests too? Pretty fun. What is the black suit? Just pure defense. I don't think that's better. It might be better on one of them. Like, I'm keeping 5 strength on him because it's not bad, and it gives ADF. Who has... I mean, her defense is just bad. I guess because of... No, she just has bad defense. Yeah, she's gonna die to arts more easily, but now she has less bad defense. Okay, so I think that exploration set direction is done. Now I have to explore over here. A garden on like the... I don't even remember what floor I'm on. I'm either on the 3rd or 4th floor. I should actually see what these guys are called. Wisps. They certainly do look like wisps. Curia Bomb. Battle Scope. I mean, my interpretation of what a wisp is has been eternally influenced by Dota 2. Despite barely playing it, I still just... I mean, most wisp type things are like spheres. And, like will-o-wisps and all that are often spherical instead of like looking like leech type parasitic creatures. Okay, the loss of range on Ellie is actually pretty annoying. Ooh. I don't want to fight you. I don't want to learn what your attacks do. This is not what I picture when I say wisp. It does still fit the concept of a wisp, for sure. But it doesn't... Yeah, if you call it a wisp, it works. But... if you didn't call it a wisp, I wouldn't call it a wisp. That's actually, like, very ghost-like. Yeah, it's like a tadpole. That's not what I picture when you say wisp. Okay. Do I know what their weakness is? No. They're water? So they might be weak to air? You're probably weak to this, though. Oh yeah, none of these are going to be weak to wind because special, higher elements are more important. I should have thought for half a second. Celestial Bomb. Rude. Pretty good. I kind of enjoy the really short chest messages that are just rude or like what it's sort of beating a dead horse with the jokes, but there's a certain level of fun from the repetition that they follow. Oh! I hate this game. It's my own fault for not paying enough attention, but Avalon Gate's gonna take too long. He's going to attack. He's gonna cause one of them to vanish, and I'm gonna die. Because I was too slow activating the S-Break. I really think these random death events are not compelling. They're bad gameplay. Like, I was too slow activating the S-Break because you have to activate it during the turn. But EP cut 3. Nice. Bad news, pal. You're looking at the baddest Jaeger in all of Chester and Zemuria. So, EP cut 2 becomes EP cut 3. And then does she have any new arts available? I think she gained that death spiral. I don't think she had that before. Progress is gradual. I'm also very lost. What? Oh. What? Oh, it's to get to that door. We're gonna have to flip the trigger over there. And that's gonna let us get to that door to make progress. Okay, that makes sense. Hey, that's actually a great system. I don't know if I've fully explored. Yeah, I don't know if... I'll just try to... Yes, I checked here. All those doors were just side doors. Then went out here. Down had nothing. Well, no, down was progress. Because going down got me here, which got me there, which made progress. And then this was just a chest. Ugh. Like, yeah, so out here to here is progress. Oh, this is the issue with speed up in the field. You can't really dodge stuff effectively. So you go here, and then up went over, and that was just sort of the monster chest. And then this is here. Okay. That is everything. So that section I think is cleared. At this point, if I miss a little, it's not the end of the world. I'll save over here. Actually, if I look at this list, Fish Darts, Courageous Hot Pot, Bomb and Rice, EP Charge, Action, Black Suit, EP Cut, Celestial Bombs. I don't think I missed anything. I don't know if I got an EP Charge too. I'm pretty sure I can remember getting one. Anyway. Ooh, that's a skeleton soldier. What are they gonna call it? Bone Warrior. Weak to wind, apparently. Curia Bomb. You look. There are no small children in this trunk. Fun. Ooh. Presumably it's not called a Bone Warrior, is it? Bone Archer. Wait. Do I only get the, like, free info on the first turn? Like, no matter how it starts, do I always get this? It seems like I do. Interesting. This is gonna be the exact same aerial equipped with the Team Rush to begin with. Ooh, more U material. How much U material do I have? 9. If I get one more, I can get the last upgraded weapon. Wait, did I even equip the upgraded? I didn't. I just completely forgot. I did upgrade theirs though. Yeah, good. This can be like a Death Knight. Dullahan. Oh, he's not holding his head anymore. I should have checked what I should have actually paid attention to what he was weak to. That was bad. He's gonna explode? Yep. Hey, finally a place that gives a lot of fire sepith. I guess that makes sense considering there are a bunch of fire skulls. Okay, no, it's gonna be a chest over here. Celestial Bomb. With the item you took still in your hand, you look at the chest. It looks back at you with an expression that says, bruh. Bruh. Moon Temple. Underground Graveyard. Well, this is a spooky effect. Like the smoke looking stuff just floating in the air. Yeah, these guys are actually giving fire sepith, which is really nice. Oops, I don't want to fight you like that. No, ooh, look at that guy. What's he called? Poltergeist. Oh, he has the info. Specifically. Okay, so using Galleon Tower. Rising Sun. I don't know what Rising Sun is. Status. Launches foes upward, then attacks like a dragon. Considering it seems like it's just damage, I think I'd rather have the single target one as an S-break. Because like, single target seal, if I need something right now, it's generally going to be dealing with a specific enemy. So I think the S-break being single target is worth more. Celestial Bomb. You feel a sharp gaze stare at you from inside the void. Whose eyes are those? I like this song. Monster chest. Monster appeared. Monsters appeared. Ooh. Dangerous. Ooh, let's use his new craft. Let's see what it looks like. In a knock-up with wind. And then hitting a bunch of them. Going Super Saiyan. And shooting a dragon at them for some reason. And one-shotting them all. That was a lot of damage. It dealing that much damage makes me want to reconsider. Iron Shoes. The chest is as empty as your soul. Chest kind ill needs a looter such as you. So that amount of damage is actually a compelling argument to using that as the S-break. So swap it for now. I got boots. What are the boots? Iron Shoes. Defense and movement. Let's check what they have. Movement, defense, move 2, evasion. I mean, this is probably worth it. I don't think they need as much movement. Give it to her. Having a little bit less movement's not the end of the world, especially for the arts user of the team. Because, I mean, arts don't have the same limitations. Hey, there's some U material I needed. They're weak to wind? Okay, they're not weak to wind, they're just less strong against it. Don't go in there. They dropped EP charges, that's actually pretty useful. Turn around, please. Finally, Fire Sepith. I love it. So now I'm done, I think, with... I'm basically done with this area, aren't I? Like, there's still gonna be a bunch of stuff to do. But, like, I can't imagine there's significantly more pseudo-puzzle content. So I'm gonna leave and come back really quick to get the last weapon upgrade. If they let me leave. They might not. It feels like they're letting me leave. He would have stopped me before now, so I can go upgrade that weapon. I wonder... Oh, not my plan. But I mean, I'm on my way out. They are bad against fire and then water. You know what? Okay. They haven't missed once. They must have extremely high accuracy. Oh, actually I can rest here too. They must have a ton of accuracy if I can't miss. Ooh, I can just go straight to the central square. Nice. Like, they must have a ton of accuracy if they can hit a guy with 55% evasion 100% of the time. I need to unequip that. I mean, there might be another tier upgrade next chapter, and in which case it will be rough, but there, now she's stronger. Oh, I could probably also... If she has one slot left. She has many slots left. Only 2 more now. So Ellie is gonna be at 771 EP. She'll probably not gain much more. Ellie, not Ellie. Oh, what's her name? Tio. Tio's probably not going to grow much more in terms of EP. So now I just need to get all the way back and then progress through the rest. Oh, there's a palm there. They might be worth. Look at this. I was not going far enough. I moved instead of fled. That was just bad. I don't know how they get advantage on that when I ran into them, but... Let's just use the item I never use. Okay, so I heal, then I go up the stairs, and then I'm good. I'm assuming it's not... The area isn't done yet. There's gonna be more to explore, but I think the main puzzle was probably that. Yeah. Okay, I didn't need to heal where I healed. Huh. Pretty spooky. An eye. Ritual circle. What is this? Whatever it is. I don't like the look of it, one bit. Why the hell is there a place like this behind a chapel? It's not normal, that's for sure. These ruins seem way too twisted to have belonged to the Septian Church. I'm curious about that pattern on the floor there. It resembles an eye, doesn't it? What's wrong, Tio? Did you notice something? Odds are, this place served as some sort of ritual chamber. You think? A horrid place, used to offer live sacrifices. Is it sacrifices? Yes. I imagine those dark red stains on the floor are from the victim's blood. Victims' spilled blood. I mean, this makes it seem like she's been at one of these before. Of course, I would not know for sure without a proper composition test. Kinda wishing I hadn't heard that. I still don't understand what all this is doing here in the first place, though. Bing bong. Again? What's going to show up this time? Ghost. It's not gonna be a ghost. Ooh, demonic drive. So it's a demon. That's a spooky demon. No way. Is that thing a devil? Please, be careful. I am detecting massive amounts of spiritual energy from it. I really don't like the shaking on the text. It's perfectly legible, but what the heck? We're supposed to be cops, not exorcists. Here it comes. Okay, you are going to check what they can do. They are immune to all they can't be debuffed. They're weak to space, and they're neutral to the other higher elements. These two can be debuffed, and they're weak to time, and they resist everything else even more. He can't be debuffed. I don't know if it's worth attempting it then. I could let crest, or I could just attack. He doesn't have any good attacks here. I think I'll go Chrono Drive. Just hope that I can get both of these off just fine. Death Spiral. I don't think I have no good space attackers. Miss? Nice. Oh, yeah, I definitely need to kill those, because they're just going to keep doing that. Those guys are threatening. Don't run that far forwards. I assume this doesn't have... Yeah, it's not gonna hit them all. I should have opened with that, maybe. Okay, she's going to shoot these guys. How is she already down to speed 1? I want to La Crest. Oh, I should have... I know, I messed up. I absolutely should have used the... evasion spell. The art that provides evasion. Okay, she's kinda low. She might get hit. Like, that might kill. Okay, she's not gonna die before getting this off at least. Let's just Soul Blur spam on these guys. Nice, totally, absolutely, and wonderfully useful on that. Too slow. Actually, she might have an interrupt, doesn't she? I don't know if impede is interrupt, I can't remember. She needs healing, the rest are fine. I might as well get him a little bit of extra. Might as well give him a little bit of extra craft points. She doesn't have good attacks. Dark matter. That's my only space attack. I should have used that. I didn't realize that it was an AoE. I thought that was the default, like, single target space attack. Kinda want to attack to get a little bit of EP back. I mean, every time he calls allies instead of actually dealing damage is very positive. She's gonna run out of EP very shortly. This is not gonna be fast enough, I think. Oh, it is. I don't know if it works. I've never actually used this art, but... see if it works. Wait. So it didn't even... it just missed. I thought arts were guaranteed to hit. But it is interesting to see that, since evasion, I guess, does work on arts. Hey, 6 more U material. Pant. We managed to take it down. It wasn't even a struggle. Like, that random encounter that they, after, like, last time, there was an encounter with, what, Nephenthis G or something, like 5 of them. That fight, that when it was done they said it was trivial, was harder than every other fight in the game, even until now. Like, it's very questionable. What in Eidos' name was that? It looked like a devil straight from the church's testaments. Regardless of its origin, it was emitting a terrifying amount of spiritual energy. Ghosts, skeletons, evil creatures, and now we're fighting devils? This place is messed up, man. Given our current position, I'm pretty sure the bell is right above us. Let's go check it out, everyone. Let's heal first. That's one issue with some games like this. Like, it's sort of a shared thing with... one example that I can think of is Pokemon, where, oh, there's a chance there might be a big fight right up ahead, so I'm gonna heal, but then they give you a free heal. So there might be a free heal right up the staircase. Oh, no, there isn't. Good. Like, sometimes they do that, and this might just not even be a fight, but you want to be safe. This sound. It's almost like the bell is resonating with something. Could it be? Perhaps this bell truly is the cause of the strange things happening here. The bell? What do you mean by that? Of course, I do not know the specifics, but I feel as if this bell is essentially the nucleus of the otherworldly aura covering this entire temple. In other words, if we can put an end to this resonance, maybe, just maybe, everything will go back to normal. What do you think, Sergeant Major? Blow up the bell. Should we give it a shot? Yes. Let's do it. Lloyd, Randy, can you give me a hand? We'll have to try to stop it together. No problem. Roger Wilco. They just physically stopped it. The gloom lifted. Wrong button. Yep. We got clear skies now. The otherworldly aura over the temple seems to have dissipated. Which may mean that things have changed inside as well. We should head back in and take a look. Roger. Am I gonna have to explore the entire temple all over again? That would be pretty funny. I mean, there's still blood everywhere. Well, that's interesting. It's not... Oh, no, those are just pillars that they don't show. I thought these were, like, different variants of this, but this is just the inside of a pillar. I mean, it's not ghost-filled. Would you look at that? Wow, the sunlight's shining through. Seems like the monsters up and vanished, too. Yeah, we should check the lower floor, just to be sure. All the pews are pretty cursed already. I no longer detect the presence of the time, space, or mirage elements in the area. It appears as if the distorted space has returned to normal. That's good to hear. But still, how did all this happen in the first place? It definitely has something to do with that bell, but I don't really understand any more than that. Unfortunately, that is beyond my knowledge. However, I'd say there is a high likelihood that the bell is actually an artifact of some kind. An artifact? What's that? Come on. Artifacts are the remnants of ancient Zemurian civilization that existed 1,200 years ago. 1,200 or 1,200? I think 1,200 years ago sounds a little better. They seem to hold powers beyond orbital technology and are under strict control of the church. Not that strict if there's just a bell there. Yeah, we heard stories about the things popping up every now and then. Like, some pompous, rich fool will end up in hot water after the church confiscates a crazy powerful artifact he was hiding, which I think happened at the start of the third Trails in the Sky. It begins with the hunt for an artifact a guy was hiding, I think. Wow, this is news to me. First I've heard of it as well. You're a central member of the Guardian Force, and you have never heard of artifacts which regularly cause issues in the world of Zemuria. Sure. It's not surprising. The average person won't encounter many artifacts in their daily life. Like, it's reasonable that Lloyd hasn't heard of them, but Noelle's a barely central member of the CGF. Like, she directly works under the second in command. Like, that's not the type of thing that you would hide from, like, your primary worker. They are unable to analyze with modern technology. They are unable to be analyzed with modern technology, and many are dangerous. The church keeps a tight hold on them. Oh, I see. Because yeah, Lloyd is actually just a guy. Like, there's very little special about him. Either way, I think we've collected more than enough information from these ruins. Let's turn in a report and leave further investigation to the specialists. I'm with you. Yes, I think that's for the best. So, time to call it a day? Yep, sounds good. Everyone, thank you so much for your help with this investigation. I think it's safe to call this mission accomplished. There's gonna be somebody up on a balcony? No. Oh, we made it. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I was actually pretty scared in there. Weak writing. You don't say. Well, anyway, good job, everyone. I'm so curious about that bell, though. I wonder if it really is an artifact. Those monsters were the strangest ones I've ever seen, too. Stargazer's tower was mysterious. This temple was really something. And let's not forget that creepy ritual chamber behind the chapel. I wish I could. Honestly, I feel like this place is much too ominous to have ever been a church. What exactly happened here 500 years ago? ... She knows. Well, I say we leave that question to the specialists and get out of here. I knew this place was going to be spooky, but I feel like I just did 10 back-to-back rounds on the horror coaster. Hehe, I know what you mean. Anyway, should we head back to where we parked the car? Sounds good to me. Hey, he actually ran away this time. I've reached a breaking point on these guys running away. Nice. Okay, that guy didn't run away though. He should have. Yeah, that guy ran away. Most of them run away. This mole won't run away. I mean, if I get a sneak attack, it'll be a lot simpler. Okay, I can just run past him somehow. Well then, what are your guys' plans now? I still have a bit of time before I need to be back. Would you like a ride anywhere? Let me think. We may as well take her up on the offer while we have the chance. Totally not a misuse of, you know, funds and time and all that. Oh, sorry, give me a minute. Right as we're about to head out, too. Ain't that just how it goes? Hello, this is Lloyd Banning's Special Sports section. Oh, hello Lloyd. May I ask where you guys are right now? Oh, we're in the tunnel on Maine's mountain path. Actually, we just finished investigating some ruins in the area with your sister. Oh, yes. Noe was telling me about that earlier. I assume that the investigation went well? Yeah, we're all done for now anyway. Did you need your sister? I can put her on call if so. No, that's okay. If I needed to talk to her, I would just call her Enigma, silly. I'm actually calling because someone was asking for the SSS. Oh, really? Who was it? A civilian? Not quite. I'm pretty sure the mayor of a city would fall under the definition of civilian. On the, like, police force / military or civilian. It's the mayor of Maine's. It sounds like he needs a consultation with your team. Huh, that's surprising to hear. Did he give you any details? Apparently, one of the locals from Mainz left to visit Crossbell City, but he hasn't returned for several days. At least, that's what I gathered from everything the mayor told me. That definitely is concerning. Alright. We're already near he just pronounced it as mines. So, we're already near mines, so we'll pay Mayor Bixen a visit. Fortunately for us, your sister can give us a ride there. Hehe, don't be afraid to work her to the bone. I'll go ahead and contact the mayor to let him know you're on the way. Was that Fran? Yeah, she called to tell us about a new request. Lloyd gave a short summary. So Mayor Bixen submitted a support request. Someone left Mines to visit the city and has yet to return home. We're close by, so may as well head over and get the story straight from the mayor's mouth. Yeah, I was thinking the same. Alright, Sergeant Major, could you take us to Mines? Leave it to me. Hey, she should have just taken us directly to Mines. Where'd the mole go? And here we are. Welcome to Mines, everyone. Man, it really is nice being able to drive. I wish we had a car. I wonder if we get our own car in the next game. Well, now that we're here, let's hurry and ask the mayor for details on this case. Right? If I remember correctly, we just have to go straight ahead to get to his place. I like the music here. What? Okay, I'm just confusing myself. Excuse us, it's a special support section. Yes, yes, I've been waiting for you, all. Where's his phone? Apologies for making you come all this way. Truth be told, I intended to go see you in the city, but... Please, don't worry about that. We were in the area, so stopping by was no inconvenience at all. So, would you mind explaining the support request to us? I really don't think... They should be like, would you mind explaining your request? Not support request, but... Oh, please. Oh. I don't know how to read. Of course. Please, take a seat. I'll pour some tea. Just 1 second. I see. In summary, one of your miners, Gantz, traveled to Crossbell City almost 2 weeks ago and hasn't been back since. That's right. You see, he's a die-hard gambler. To the point that he apparently goes to the casino in the city's entertainment district every weekend to flirt with Lady Luck. Wasn't this one of the two that almost got attacked by dogs? Because I think as they were drunkenly leaving the inn, one of them was mentioning not being able to go into Crossbell to gamble. But the fact that he hasn't contacted anyone for 2 whole weeks has us worried. Everyone around town is wondering where he's gone, or if something happened to him. That's definitely strange. There may be some specific reason he has not returned, such as being involved in an accident. At the very least, I hope he wasn't attacked by monsters while traveling outside of the city. What if the miner is just a damn good gambler? A guy could make a killing in the casino if he plays his cards right. That's not a good message. If I were him and found myself flush with cash, I'd be chilling in Michelin with a drink in one hand and the other around a pretty lady's waist. I mean, in this fictional world, gambling is very stable because you can win consistently. Yeah, I doubt that's the case. For starters, he isn't you. Randy makes a valid point about gambling, though. We cannot ignore the possibility. Well, unfortunately, I think we might have to rule that one out. Why is that? I mean, it's because he's a bad gambler. You said he loves to gamble. Are there any other relevant qualities about him we should know of? He's bad at it? Ah, well, Gantz is the least serious person I've ever had the pleasure of knowing, but... Yep. While he may love gambling to death, he's absolutely horrible at it. Like... On top of that, he's got the luck of a man who would keel over from a splinter. I mean, maybe he keeled over from a splinter. Maybe he got a splinter and died. That's why he's not here for 2 weeks. Every time he comes home, his wallet is as dry as desert. I see. In that case, he might make some cash in the lottery, but without any real skill. I doubt he'd win much in a poker game. It's like... I don't think that's a good lesson for gambling. Like, lottery is pretty much always a net loss. Poker's not great, but there is at least a margin of skill, because, I mean, pro poker players are good at it, so... Like, that's like, yes, if he's bad at it, he's gonna do poorly, but he's gonna do just as poorly if it's a lottery, because you're not gonna win the lottery enough. Like, it's just not gonna be positive. Perhaps he took out a sum of Mira and ran off where the loan sharks could catch him? But, well, that's another possibility to consider. That was actually one of the scenarios we pondered over before you arrived. Were that the case, I have no idea how we'd find him. Alright, I think we can grasp it. We have a grasp of the situation now. You can leave finding Gantz to us, Mayor Bixen. For now, we'll start with investigating the casino and other places he may have visited. Thank you, Lloyd. I leave this matter in your hands, then. If you learn anything, could you contact my house by phone? Of course, sir. Let me write down your phone number while I'm here. It's weird that they're calling it phones, because it's orbments that they're calling, right? It's already evening. I guess it's probably about time we head back to the city. Yes, there's still some more information I'd like to gather before the day is over, too. Noelle, could we bother you for another ride? Of course! Let's get back to the car and I'll have you home in no time. Is this the... Carlos looks pretty torn up over Gantz going missing. I don't think he should be piling all this guilt onto himself over this, though. Jeez, he takes everything so seriously. You'd think the whole world was stacked on his shoulders. Back to Crossbell. It's the kid, Momo. Thanks again for your help today, everyone. I'll be sure to return the favor as soon as I can. Oh, there's no need. It was nothing, really. He's right. In fact, I'd say a once-in-a-lifetime experience like today's little adventure is thanks enough. Speaking of that, I've been thinking of something we saw at the temple. We should contact Crossbell Cathedral and consult with them about what happened there. I agree. If what happened today was, in fact, related to an artifact, they would be best suited to dealing with it. I see what you mean. Okay. I'll discuss things with the deputy commander, and we'll figure out what to do. Anyway, I'm guessing you guys want to get started on your missing miner investigation. Am I right? That's right. We'll at least try to visit the casino before the day's over. If you happen to hear anything about the case through the CGF, could you let us know? Of course. If anything comes up about a Gantz from Mainz, I'll send it your way. I'll let you guys get back to work now. Good luck. Right back at you, Noel. Well then, there's no time to waste. Is everyone ready to head to the casino? Let's go. There's still a lot we don't know about Gantz. Well, what are we waiting for? To the entertainment district. Ah, this is the time of day when business at the casino really starts to pick up, which is why there's fewer people than ever. Well then, time to do as they say in the entertainment district, and hit the slot. Maybe we'll learn a thing about our missing miner while we're at it. Randy, no. If we're going undercover, that'd be one thing, but there's absolutely no reason for us to start gambling. Agreed. Let's stick with questioning employees and customers. Perhaps that will lead to some clues about Gantz's whereabouts. Yeah. Bunch of killjoys. Okay. Are there new things I can exchange for? Nope. Trade for? Perfect suit? I'm gonna have to grind for that, aren't I? Ugh. I might do that before next time. Just grind out 5k to get the last one. Just because then I'll have one of each of the perfect pieces of armor and stuff. It's actually 5,000. If I wanted to just buy 5,000, I would need like 25,000 Mira. It's probably easier to just use 25,000 Mira. So I'm not going to grind that. So I'm back. I will be finishing this up. I had to go help move a lawnmower because my dad can't lift over 10 pounds right now. And he had to get it taken out of his car. I'll probably cut out that block because it's not relevant, but I'm not sure how perfect I'll be able to cut it, so my talking now might be completely meaningless if I do it properly. Good evening, everyone. I assume you're here to join Randy for some fun? No, not today. Actually, we wanted to ask you something, Drake. Oh, I'd asked about the missing miner. He's missing? Why, that's preposterous. He was just here earlier today. He left after winning quite a hefty sum of money. Wait, really? He won? Come on, Drake. You must be thinking of someone else, right? As far as we were told, the guy we're looking for is as lucky as he is terrible at cards. Oh, I assure you, I know the man well. It all started about 2 weeks ago. It had been a while since I'd last seen him, but I swear it was like he was a completely different person. And out of nowhere, He put my dealers in the biggest losing streak this casino's ever seen. And we've lost about 500,000 mira to him now? 500,000? That is an exorbitant amount of money. But that's not even the price of a car. There's no friggin' way, man. He's gotta be cheating, right? As I'm sure you know, we are professionals here. If someone was cheating, it wouldn't escape our notice. Unless they were cheating in a way that you have never seen before. Besides, it's not only his skill that's completely changed, his luck has become miraculously good as well. We'd certainly like to know just how he was able to change his fortunes so drastically. Huh. This is quite different from the story Mayor Bixen gave us. Excuse me, sir. Apparently Gantz hasn't returned to mines for some time now. Do you have any idea where he's staying? Ah, yes. Last I heard, he's staying at the hotel across the street. The deluxe suite on the top floor, no less. The deluxe suite. Wow. I suppose he does have the mirror for it now. Damn. Talk about a rags to riches story, except not really. Like, lucking into a bunch of money at a casino isn't really a rags to riches story. Because I think most rags to riches story are, they put in the work and it all works out because they pulled themselves up by the bootstraps type thing. Like, that's most rags to riches. Though, if I'm incorrect and most rags to riches stories are, they get ridiculously lucky and get money for nothing, that's more realistic. In any case, I'm surprised we were able to track him down so easily. So am I. We should go pay him a visit right away. It's pretty funny, because literally all he had to do is visit Crossbell, talk to the casino owner, and boom, you're good. Like, he entirely considered visiting Crossbell to talk to us about this. And he didn't even consider just going to the casino to ask. It's already nighttime. We should go speak with Gantz before it gets any later. Right. Let's head over to the hotel. Mr. Drake said the deluxe suites are on the top floor. I can only imagine what it's like to win big at the casino and start living the high life. Damn, I'm jealous as hell. Randy, it will be bedtime in a few hours. Save your dreams of luxury for then. It would be pretty funny to have deluxe suites that are on, like, the basement, in the basement floors. Like, tips are entirely at the guest's discretion, so you're welcome to keep it, Doris. However, we shouldn't be discussing this in front of other guests. I just received an outrageously generous tip from a guest staying on the top floor. But what am I even supposed to do with this huge wad of Mira? Should I report it to the manager? I don't know which suite. That's not... I mean, that seems like the type of person that would be Gantz. This one's empty. Is there a door there? No. Yes, there's definitely him there. Is that you, Randy? Oh my, long time no see. The pleasure's all mine, ladies. Who the hell are you people? Excuse us, sir. We're with the CPD. You must be Gantz from Mines, correct? That's right. Ain't I met you somewhere before? Have we? I recognize this man. I believe we saved him from warhounds during our first time in Mines. Oh, you're right. I've almost forgotten. No wonder I didn't actually recognize him. He's not wearing a helmet. Huh. I think I remember now. But y'all those kids from way back when, ain't ya? So, what ya want? Well, we received a request from the mayor of Mines. He told us you'd gone missing. The mayor's looking for me? What's he want with me? Come on, man. You've been gone for like 2 weeks without telling anyone. Everyone back in town is worried about you. They thought something bad had happened. Or they thought something had happened. And so, they asked us to go looking for you. Okay. Well, you found me. Good job, officers. Officers. But it doesn't matter none. I ain't never going back to mines. Wait, are you serious? I mean, if you won 500,000 Mira, and that's seemingly enough to live forever off of, why would you go back to the mining town? You wouldn't blow it all like this, because if he does this, he's going to run out of money quickly, but... For what reason? Ain't it obvious? I'm the greatest gambler this state has ever seen. I mean, he's obviously not, but... And it ain't just my killer skill at the tables. Oh no, Lady Luck can't keep her hands off me too. Who the hell would want to go back to mines? Just to smash rocks all day long. But, come on. Like, gambling's not that sort of sustainable thing, but why would he go back to being a miner? Come on, man. Are you sure that's what you want? Everybody's worried sick about you. You could at least contact the mayor and let him know you're okay. Shut up! Just shut up! You can't order me around like this, kid. And also, like... One more round at Barca, and it'll be off to Michelin for me. Hey ladies, how about I take yous to that fancy schmancy resort this weekend? You can pick whatever you want from those boutiques they got too. It's on me. Wow, really? See, we can't wait to go. I mean, like, their incredulity at him not wanting to go back to mining is absurd. I mean, he's obviously going to crash and burn shortly, but ain't much we can do about him. The guy's drunk off his own success, and plenty of booze from the look of it. Yeah. The way things turned out is unfortunate, but all we can do is let the mayor know what happened. Not really our place to force him to return to mines. Indeed. It was his own conscious decision. What's on your mind, Lloyd? You look like something's bothering you. Well, I was just thinking. He was an amateur gambler who played on the weekend. He had a reputation for having no luck and poor judgment. So how did he suddenly end up on such a huge winning streak? This is a justified line of thinking. Being like, oh, he won't return to mines for the terrible life in the mines. Like, that's not a good line of thinking. Being like, what changed? That's a good line of thinking. That's true. You're right, this is fishy as hell. What do you think it'd take for him to teach me a few of his tricks? I was under the impression you were already a skilled gambler yourself, Randy. Oh, I ain't half bad. But even I couldn't manage a 2-week-long hot streak and rake in 500,000 Mira. Pretty sure Gambler Jack's the only man who could do something about that, like that. I think that was a real person that a book was based on, or it was just a book. It might have just been a book that wasn't based on a real person within the setting. Jack's a fictional character, Randy. It's hard to remember if there was an actual character that was somewhat related to Gambler Jack, because it's a fictional story within a fictional story. Oh, the heck, you guys still... What are you guys still doing out here? Hey, that's no way to treat old Randy. Can I ask you two gals something real quick? I'm a little curious about that Gantz fellow in there. Go right ahead. Oh, what is it? Is he involved in some sort of crime? Nah, it ain't nothing like that, necessarily. I'm just wondering if he always acts that full of himself. I know he was more than a few drinks in, but still, he was laying the attitude on a bit thick, don't you think? Yeah, I can see what you mean. It's true he wasn't that high and mighty when he first started coming around here. When he started winning, though, he got louder and got way more bossy. But it's part of our job to deal with customers like that. We didn't really think twice about it. Oh, yeah? I see, I see. So it's safe to say that it wasn't just the alcohol making him like that. Personality aside, that man is something else. It's almost as if he could see through the cards while they were laid down. He must have razor-sharp senses. No kidding. It's totally insane, to be honest. He even won straight-up bets at the roulette table, too. You think he can read the dealer's minds? Or see into the future? That does sound impressive. That's way beyond just having good instincts. It sounds more like a superpower. Damn it. Why couldn't Eidos have blessed me with such wonderful talents? ... Anyway, that's about all we know about Gantz. Was that all you needed? Yep, you've been real helpful. Think I'll come see you cuties again when I get some free time. Hehe, we'll see about that. See you later, Randy. Anyway, we should let the mayor know what's happened. Yeah, I'll give him a call. Pulled out Mayor's Bixen phone number and dialed it. Hello, this is Bixen speaking. Good evening, sir. This is Lloyd Bannings from the SSS. Oh, good to hear from you. Were you able to find any information on Gantz? Well, about that. Lloyd explained everything. My, I can hardly believe it. A man like Gantz winning a fortune at the casino and living in a luxury hotel? We tried to reason with him, but he refused to return to mines. That's totally reasonable. So we figured the least we could do was report the situation to you. Oh, that's perfectly fine. You've done more than enough. I'll make my way to the city tomorrow and speak with Gantz myself. Thank you for your hard work. It was no trouble at all, sir. If we can be of further assistance, then please don't hesitate to contact us again. We'd like to help out with this case as much as we can. Thank you. I'll be counting on you all. Like, what did the mayor say? Why don't they just use the speakerphone instead of having the characters always ask? Well, he was definitely surprised about Gantz. He said he'd be coming to Crosswell City tomorrow so he can speak to him. Like, yeah, if they just said, oh, it's always on speakerphone, it would save so much time. Doubt there's a better man for the job, to be honest. ... What's wrong, Tio? You've been quiet for a while now. Is something bothering you? No, not particularly. It was a long day, so I'm feeling a bit fatigued. I know what you mean. Investigating those ruins earlier really took it out of me. It's getting pretty late. We should head back home. Kia's been waiting all day for us after all. It'll be good to see her again. One look at her smile, and all my exhaustion will completely vanish. That might be a bit much, but not really. But I definitely get what you mean. Man, she really just went and turned all our hearts to mush, huh? Well, let's hurry on home and see our sweet little Kido. I still don't understand Kido. But, supposedly, Les Lecter is back here somewhere. Second floor, left hallway all the way to the end. For some reason, Lecter is in here. What the heck? What are you doing here, Lecter? Hahaha. Isn't it obvious? I'm here to watch Arc-en-Ciel. Boy, I thought I wasn't going to make it on time, so I started sprinting here. Heh, I feel you there, man. Wait, hold on just a damn sec here. Aren't these seats for special guests? These seats shouldn't be available to the average person, no. Well, about that, the Chancellor. Cool. I mean, can't I just use my old man's sweet benefits for my own enjoyment every once in a while? His behavior is incomprehensible. That wasn't very interesting. Back. Oh, they don't let me fast travel. I mean, hey, there's nobody at the door. Come on, oh. I want to know how to get to the monster chest that's supposedly right here. That I assume is up above, along with that other chest. Yeah, because that other chest is up there. Maybe they're just there to taunt you, though. Momo's not out. It's a good time to be asleep if you're a little girl. Kia, reading. Phew, wait, sorry. This book is as tall as her. Maybe not quite as tall when she's, you know, standing up, but her torso and head are smaller than this book. Phew, we're home. Oh, you're back. Yay! Hug. You're home. Welcome back. Haha. I wish I could be as full of energy as you always are, Kia. Yep, I'm so energetic, I could power all of Crossbell. You guys are home late. Was there a lot of work today? Hehe, there sure was. If we didn't have Noelle to ferry us around everywhere, we'd have probably collapsed on the side of the road somewhere. I mean, but 80% of the work was her stuff she had given to you. Agreed. Hey, Tio. You look super tired. Are you alright? Yes, I will be fine. Simply seeing that cute face of yours has completely recharged me. Hug. Kia? Since I've got so much energy, I'll share some with you. This'll supercharge you. Hee hee. So snuggle is suri or something. Ah. That's Kia for you. For sure. Her smile will fill you full of pep quicker than any medicine out there. I guess Kia's hugs really are a miracle cure. Thank you, Kia. I think I am sufficiently recharged. Hehe, yay! Come to think of it, is the chief not home yet, Kia? The chief? Oh, he's over in his office. Someone came to visit, and he's still talking with him. A visitor? That's pretty unusual considering how late it is. Do you remember what he looked like? He's an old man with a beard and a big belly. He kinda reminds me of a bear. I think the chief called him something like a lawyer? Oh, Mr. Grimwood's here. Why is he stopping by so late? Maybe we should say hello to him while we have the chance. I will leave all that to you. I am on kitchen duty tonight. You alright with cooking for everyone? If you want, I could take over. No, I already performed the prep work earlier, so it should be easy. Hold on for just a little while longer, okay, Kia? Okay. Oh, I want to help. Can I? Can I? You want to? Well then, you will be my sous chef. Grr, look at this guy, napping without a care in the world. Well, what else is new? I'm kind of sad he's not really much of a relevant character. Oh, it's shut down for some reason. Excuse us. Hey, what took you so long? Well, what took so long? Oh, sorry for dropping by so late. We thought it might be you, Mr. Grimwood. What a pleasure, what a pleasant surprise to have you visit. Yes, well, I had some matters to discuss with Sergei. Since I was in the neighborhood, I took the opportunity to stop by. Matters to discuss? Yeah, I'll cut to the chase. It's about Kia's identity. Oh, then did you guys figure anything out? Unfortunately not. It seems a request was also submitted to the guild, but I, at Sergei's behest, explored another possibility. Unfortunately, it wasn't... No. Actually, I'm pleased to say the possibility I looked into was a bust. You were happy it was a bust? Right. It was pertaining to a story several years back. There were multiple cases of child abduction, primarily focused in the Calvard Republic. Child abductions? That's horrible. I'll omit the more unnecessary details, but it was a pretty massive case. Because Calvard wasn't the only country targeted, an international investigation team was created to get to the bottom of things. Each country's army, police force, the Bracer Guild, you name it. Everyone cooperated to put an end to that mess. That's crazy. It's the first I've heard of it. Same here. Since it was kept under wraps, it must have been pretty damn serious. Yes. Eventually, the case was closed. In the end, it was decided that due to its nature, it was to be kept strictly confidential. The only reason I know about it is because I was involved, serving as an advisor. Wait, hold on a second. What he should actually say here is, you're saying there's a chance Kia could have been one of the victims from this whole abduction incident? Because, like, what's implied is that Grimwood determined that she wasn't. So I think Lloyd should be interpreting what has already been said and should be saying could have been, not could be. I thought the same thing, so I searched through the case records again. And to my relief, I wasn't able to find any children who matched Kia's description. For the record, nearly all the men responsible for those horrors were arrested, and the remainder committed suicide. I simply came by today to inform Sergei of my findings. Of course, he could be lying, but... I see. I'm relieved that Kia wasn't a part of that, but the fact that it actually happened... I would have ended up telling you all about it. I would have ended up telling you all about this eventually. Oh, I do not know how to read. I would have ended up telling you about all this eventually. Anyway, we're back to square one with Kia. Well, that's fine. We'll just keep doing what we've been doing. We'll look after the little kiddo until we find one of her relatives. Right. I'd appreciate it if you kept sheltering the child here. But in case we can't end up finding a relative, you should consider entrusting her to a foster family or to a church orphanage. Well, but I mean, they could just adopt her. They're all adults. Those are the outcomes all of you need to start considering. Adopting a kid isn't like taking in some stray animal. She can't just keep living here forever, no matter how cute she might be. That might be true. Yeah, you're right. She'll need a good bit more care than some kitten, that's for sure. I'm sorry, everyone. It seems I brought down the mood a bit. You all just returned from a long day of work, didn't you? Imagine you have a report to deliver, so I think I should excuse myself now. No, please wait. The truth is, there's something we were planning on consulting with you about. Oh, what's that? So, you see. Explain the situation with the missing minor. So you were working on a missing person case. Heh, sounds like a job for the SSS alright. It didn't seem like anything illegal was going on, so we just let him be. I wonder if we should have tried a little harder to get him to go home, though. Well, that's a complicated question. If you were bracers, there'd be a little more wiggle room to negotiate. Comes with the job. If a police officer tried to pull that move, however, odds are the whole situation would turn into a civil dispute. It's an exceedingly fine line. I was afraid you'd say that. The guy's old enough to make his own decisions, so in the end, I guess it's none of our business. If he were just some brat, we could have just given him a little kick in the rear and sent him home. Hehe, that's true. However, you mentioned his skill and luck with gambling completely changed. Almost like he was a different person. Ian, something about this rub you the wrong way? I mean, that it's actually someone else? Well, it might just be a coincidence, but lately, 2 similar stories have come to my attention. Oh, really? You telling me there's not 1, but 3 lucky bastards who hit the jackpot? No, it's a bit different. The story I heard involved a stockbroker who works for a security firm and the manager of a trading company. Recently, both companies sustained heavy losses and were almost in the red, but in the last few days, they seem to have experienced an incredible rebound. I could hardly believe it until I saw the numbers. Especially the stockbroker. It said he bought and sold stocks with unprecedented luck and intuition, as if he could see the future. That sounds pretty familiar. Don't worry, I'm sure it's only a coincidence. However, from what I've heard, those 2 have also become extremely arrogant, just as their fortunes reversed. That tidbit piqued my interest. That's definitely strange. Hey, Ian. Any chance you know the backgrounds of these 2? Ah, not yet. But if you're interested, I can start looking into them right away. You want me to check possible ties, I presume? Yeah, if possible. Did something catch your attention, Chief? When you're in this business, Lloyd, it never hurts to have all the info you can. It's as simple as that. Ah, I understand. Guy told me something like that too. That the decisive factors in an investigation are intuition and the information you uncover. Well then, I'll get out of your way now. If there's ever anything bothering you, don't hesitate to stop by my office. I'll do everything in my power to help out. Thank you very much, Mr. Grimwood. We'll definitely take you up on that offer when the time comes. Hey, Yue. Ravash managed to recover their smuggling routes? Yes, sir. 3 of the routes we decimated over the last week have already been reorganized. We've been trying to impede them, but their resilience was most unexpected. How curious. I was led to believe they didn't have the manpower to accomplish such a thing. Did their boss finally involve himself in their restoration efforts? That's the strangest part. The killing bear was nowhere to be found. This appeared to solely be the work of subordinates. The reports state that they only brought enough for a small squad. Not only that, but there were no warhounds present either. How interesting. Now, I'm even more curious. Had this been a battle of even numbers, Heiyue should have come out victorious. Did they employ those Reinford heavy machine guns, perhaps? Yes, actually. Their main forces appeared to have been armed with them. However, the reports also mention that their battle prowess has skyrocketed. Interesting. I get the impression Don Marconi is trying his utmost to appease the speaker and quell his rage. I don't recall any new reports of Jaegers being employed, or any training exercises being held either. Very peculiar indeed. Are you implying that they've acquired a trump card right under our noses? Precisely. As far as I'm able to tell, this trump card of theirs is something truly extraordinary indeed. Perhaps even more so than our own. Like Yin, however, this new measure of theirs is something that can turn the tide of battle at a moment's notice. Grr. How the hell did they... What was that? Ah yes, speak of the devil, and he shall appear. But we've got a big problem in on our hands. A group of men draped in black are unloading rounds into the building. Ravache, I think. There's about 10 of them, and the killing bear isn't one of them. There are only 10 measly grunts? Hurry it up and finish them off then. And don't worry about the police. This is self-defense, so anything goes. Well, the thing is, those guys aren't human, I'm telling you. They're holding massive machine guns with just one hand. The first floor has been breached. I love that they use the exact same model for making it very clear they're just goons. It's only a matter of time before they reach us, sir. Damn it, if only Master Yin was here. Oh dear. I doubt even I could outwit our foes in such a barbaric situation as this. Mr. Cao, you don't mean... Let's go, Lao. Relying on Yin for a petty squabble like this would be a stain on Heiyue's name. Come, let us demonstrate our might as the conquerors of the Eastern Quarter. Do 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 boy. This girl is full of surprises. You're telling me that Kia cooked all of these sunny-side up eggs for us? She sure did. Her technique was so good, I ended up picking up a few tricks from her. Fried eggs with a bit of runny yolk. Nice. Get a load of this bacon, too. It's fried to perfection. Just the right amount of crispiness. I don't like this. This is meaningless. She displayed just as much skill, helping me with yesterday's creams too. Like, this is not important. It was already established when she helped Lloyd that for some magical reason she is an exceptional cook. They don't need to stress it again. Are you sure you don't have any training in the culinary arts, Kia? I don't know. Maybe. Whenever I cook, it's like my hands are moving on their own. Well, I guess it's possible to retain skills like that through muscle memory. But the fact that she's this talented at her age is pretty amazing. Hey, Tio, I was wondering, do you feel okay today? Ah, you look fine as far as I can tell. But if you're not feeling 100%, maybe you should take the day off and rest. No, I am fine. After all, I went to bed quite a bit earlier than usual yesterday. I don't think we have any urgent requests to take care of, so we can always wait and see how you're feeling. A call? Pretty early for that, ain't it? Is it Fran? I'll check. Hello, this is Lloyd Bannings of the Special Support. Yeah, I know already. Now, where the heck are you? What are you doing right now? Jonah? Wow, I wasn't expecting a night owl like yourself to be awake this early in the morning. He could just not have gone to sleep yet. Ha, implying I didn't pull an all-nighter. But enough about that, it doesn't matter. From how carefree you sound, I bet you don't know anything at all, right? Don't know anything about what? So you don't know. Well then, I, the great and brilliant Jonah, will do you a favor. In the dead of night yesterday, well, technically today, I guess, but that's beside the point. I respect the pedantry. It's excellent. Either way, someone raided Heiyue's office. What? They were caught completely off guard too. No offense, all defense, you know? Apparently they took some serious damage. If you ask me, it had to have been done by those Ravash guys. It's not outside the realm of possibility. Thanks for the heads up, Jonah. Aha, you owe me one now, Lloyd. That was Jonah? Yeah, something crazy popped up. Relayed the information. Is that true, Lloyd? That's freaking insane. It's bold of them to pull such a stunt in the city, even if it was in the middle of the night. What? Here. If all this is true, I'd bet anything the First Division's already jumped on the case. If it bothers you that much, though, then go ahead and check it out, but only after you finish eating. Will do, sir. Oh, right. Will you be good to go, Tio? Yes, of course. We can walk over to the Harbor District after we finish our breakfast. Let's just grab these. Oop, that's done. I need to turn it in. Oh, no new ones. Nice. Book retrieval is done. And sincere favor with Anton is done. A present for father, the secret one, is done. Extermination is done. Wawa Taihen Deshtane. Weird. So, I will stop there for today. It is kind of a cliffhanger, which is nice. But timing wise, if I started that, it would chain into probably a few, like, I could just do the Heiyue thing and stop there, but that's like, I might as well leave it for next time. I think I'll aim to finish all of day 2 next time, because it doesn't look too long. I'm not reading through it all, so I might be missing something, but it doesn't look like it'll take too long. Day 2 will take 1 day, and then I think day 3 will take a couple days. So it will be 3 more days of playing this to finish chapter 4, and then it'll be the last chapter. But stopping there for today. Have a nice day. Goodbye.